Welcome, lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we play various tabletop role-playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish your favorite players or their characters. You can earn fate chips by just watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just contributing to the game. You can then use those fate chips to heal characters, adjust their next skill checks, force them to say silly lines, or just wreak havoc on the story. Tonight we're playing Star Trek Adventures. With us we have our crew consisting of Armand as Captain Roland Sykes. Myself will be playing the Commander Balchisorthus. Then we've got Good Devil playing as Lieutenant Commander Sivek. And we have Nathaniel playing as Lieutenant Desmond. And, of course, we'll be joined by Rufus, who will be playing our assorted NPCs. And to mitigate the will of our fates, we have Wayne as our very own Q.
Well, hello there, everyone. It's good to be back, and it's good to have Nathaniel coming back so that Desmond can continue the most delayed rescue mission in the history of the Norway. So that will be one in the record book for all of you. Starfleet's rescues, always on time. What I want to do is give you a little bit of we're going to do a little bit of a history tour today. So reach your mind back to an innocent time, a time when ship porn was invented, a time when people pretended William Shatner was still thin. I ask you, who or what was V'ger? And I believe this is a thing for the chat. I think we had yes. Who or what is V'ger? And here are some suggestions. Was it a 7th Dynasty Emperor on Kalanda 4? A probe from Sol 3? A colony on Malindi 7? A mytho-historical hunter on Chantil 3, or a frozen dessert on Tasna 5?
I can only eliminate one of those 100%. That's not good.
Can you eliminate one? You can. Oh, you're going the SAT
yeah,
route?
well, I can eliminate. When we're done, I'll tell you how I can eliminate one of them.
Jerry Goldsmith, damn it, the legend. Yes, we have many things. This is apropos of nothing. I'm sorry, I interrupted someone.
I mean, I got what's left of the that 7th Dynasty Emperor. I mean, right here. The Ferengi I bought it from says his name was Voyager.
Yeah, it was Voyager. It was Folgers or Avis. It could be worse. You could have people named after Avis. That is pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. Is that heavy?
Slightly.
Oh, okay. So that's where you keep the cufflinks.
Cufflinks.
Yeah.
That's where cufflinks go. Cufflinks
Mm-hmm.
and incense. Lots of incense and cufflinks.
And that Rancor ring.
Dear Lord. The Rancor. Oh no, that's where she comes out and decides to have vengeance upon the Power Rangers.
Yes, everyone vote. Vote blindly.
Vote.
Like you're voting in a United States election. Don't do any research. Just close your eyes and push the button and hope for the best.
Close your eyes. It will be fine. Trust me, it's like the group project. Somebody's doing the work, right? Somebody's done the work.
Yeah, can't screw the curve up bad, right?
Yes. And I will say, I know of a state where everyone has to stand around and play a game of Red Rover to pick their candidates. So that's kind of fun. When you pick the game when you pick things in a room in an hour and you play Red Rover and watch various political candidates, representatives savage each other to try and get you to send someone right over. It's a rather entertaining thing that you humans come up with. The concept of everyone having a voice is just so So incredibly optimistic. I don't see how you run a Cell Empire that way.
I mean, the best part of it was locking our arms a bit harder, so when they ran into our arms, they got clotheslines.
Oh no! Yes, people clotheslined Feinstein supporters. Yes, it was very ugly. No, the better part is when they hold this little football for their own team. When they're holding the football for their own kickoff, and then I believe that move is called the Machin or Minchin.
Hey, we've got
What was the name of the Democrat that messed it up?
There's
Oh,
a couple.
we have an answer.
But yeah, we've got the probe from Sol 3 was the winner with 12 votes.
All right, and unsurprisingly, ta-da! Congratulations to everyone.
Hey.
They are all, yes, your winners. Everyone gets some fate chips. Now I don't know if we can beseech the people to give out the gold of extra fate chips, but in chat, can anyone tell me what's the name of all the other things?
I know one of them.
If you know one of them, you know them all.
Oh.
All of them have the same name.
Are they all? No one in chat's gonna get it. I'm just gonna say it. Are they all?
No one in chat's even listening.
Are they all Darmok?
They are all Darmok.
Yeah.
I got a gelato over here.
I got a gelato.
Darmok, you mean?
Yes. Yes, I have. I keep my Darmok at 42 degrees. Oh, I do Kelvin, so you break a tooth. Leave the windows down. If you're going to have Darmok in the car, please leave the windows down.
It was Mytho Historical Hunter on
Shantil
Till 3 that got it for me. I was like, for whatever reason, the computer saying that, just it popped into my head. I could hear the computer saying that line. Like, oh.
Yes, the sheer exasperation of dealing with a computer that was pedantic was just perfect, while standing next to another robot that's computer that's pedantic as well. We also found out that Data gets around, and he had over 1,700 different races that he had met in his career in Starfleet. And he was no older than Wesley Crusher, if I've got the activation dates right. Anyway, tasteless and pedantic. Oh, you're absolutely right. Petty, tasteless, and pedantic. How dare you insult the continuum so truthfully?
I mean, in all honesty, Data's head is a lot older than Wesley, but...
Data's head is infinitely old now, isn't it? With a pocket watch. There's an infinitely old pocket watch.
That is true. That is true.
Yes. We're going to do some Ira Graves trivia someday. We're going to get back to Ira Graves. He's a box. He's going beep in a box somewhere next to the other supercomputer from Lower Decks.
Beep.
If I remember right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to a log entry. There's a little known job aboard most starships, and it's very important, or at least the people that occupy that position believe it is important, unless they are plotting for the downfall of the captain, which seems to be the other primary occupation of this job. They're frankly not given enough to do. However, we shall meet our ship's records officer for the Norway. Which would be someone is playing the ship's records officer.
Records officer's log, Lieutenant Apis Garvimi recording. When you're given a copy of the Federation President's Book of Secrets by a simple Cardassian cook on the space station, you don't run the program on the main holodeck with the safeties off. Now, we have a holographic Carl Sagan inhabiting the ship's network. Did the captain not read my memo? Top 10 tips to avoid a lore situation? At least Commander Chisophis is taking computer security seriously. His use of cryotrium seems to have halted potential Gorg infections in its tracks. Crude, but effective. To back about the crewman. Oh, by the great Stratego, now I have an alert that one of the EV suits seems to have been disconnected from the monitoring protocol. These ensigns are always fooling around with anything they can get their hands on. Lieutenant Apis Garvimi signing out.
And we are back. Which team would like to lead off with that brilliant recap that no one has captured? I've been told we did this to the ether. So we have three things happening. We have, as we pointed out, the Carl Sagan is running rampant over the ship's network. We have a rescue attempt on the landing deck, and I believe we have the captain trying to figure out what everything is. And we also have Mr. Chistorthis reappearing in Corridor 7, Subjunction 6. So what would you guys like to tackle? Nathaniel's dying here. Would you
Can I suggest we see with the first officer? Because I mean, he's been out for a while, so I hope he's all right. I don't know how that happens. Really don't.
Okay. We go over to Ball and Weeman. It's not Weeman, it's Weeman. To avoid
Weeman.
copyright searches. So Crewman Weeman, you now have the sound of Carl Sagan's voice echoing through the hallways saying billions, billions, and billions of data points.
Whoa. Commander Cheese Horses. I mean, that whole billions thing, that's kind of creepy, don't you think?
Very, very disturbing.
I mean, I've been creeped out a lot lately. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I've been feeling like all kinds of things are getting weird around here on the ship because it just feels like the whole timeline has been sort of crazy, you know, and I just, you know, I just keep trying to pull it all together, but I'm just not too sure about what's going on.
I'm a little absent on current affairs myself.
Whoa. You know, I mean, I feel like it's just something that we're gonna have to kind of work on because, I mean, it just doesn't seem like it's gonna get better until maybe it gets a little worse, and then maybe it'll get a little better again. But I just feel like we've just got to keep rolling on this, and maybe we should figure out what this Carl Sagan dude wants, man.
I'm familiar with this character in human history. I wonder, but I wonder if we can contact this thing.
I think we have to try something. You know, I'm not so good with these AI things and things like that. All I can do is sort of sense that something's wrong, you know, and I don't know. He keeps talking about this Book of Secrets thing, and what on earth is that? Do you know anything about this Book of Secrets thing?
I don't.
Oh man.
Maybe.
It's starting to feel like that last Doctor Strange movie, you know?
Right.
The
I've
one
heard of
before
this.
they just canned the whole series.
Don't say that. I don't like that movie.
That's my life, man. I see it too much all the time.
Computer.
Haven't seen the movie yet?
Computer responding.
Hello, this is Carl. Can I help you?
Oh, you're here.
Ah.
Oh, I'm everywhere.
You are. Okay. What the hell is the crew done now?
thing. It's sort of an infinite thing that I feel like I'm reaching out throughout the ship and actually farther into space. Currently, I am trying to set up a relay system and a communications channel to one of the moons of Bajor.
I see. Is this authorized by the captain?
Certainly not. This is one of my directives, and I feel like it's very important. I am going to continue this work because the future may depend upon it.
I see. Well, okay. I guess continue on, and I'm just gonna go talk to the captain about something completely unrelated.
Tell him I said hello.
I will. All right, crewman Weeman, we need to head to the captain or to the bridge.
Can't we just stand here and talk about how crazy this all is? I mean,
Not in front of the
well,
computer.
I feel like okay, let's go see the captain. That sounds like a great idea. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost curious do you really want to leave the deck where you spent a majority of your existence? Oh, wait, yes. You go to the holodeck, or you go to the end of the corridor. And as you turn to talk to Weeman, he's vanished.
Oh, or was he ever even really here? I think these humans and their psychosis are contagious. I'm going to have to see the medical officer after all this. All right, to the bridge.
You begin going to the bridge. The turbolift begins doing its little brrrr. And before you get to the bridge, what I would like to do is find out Civic in engineering. How are things going down there?
Not well. We're moving on to attempting, AI fallacies next.
Yeah, fallacies next. Okay. In what way?
Mr. Sagan, the next phrase I'm about to say is true. The previous thing I said was false. AI conundrums.
Mr. Civic, welcome. I believe you are trying to create a paradox. I'm quite comfortable with paradoxes. Or shall I say paradoxi? Right now,
Wait.
I am trying to establish communications with one of the moons of Bajor, and I am so fascinated with the concept of moons and the way they wrap around other bodies, other celestial bodies in the firmament of space. Space, the final frontier.
I'm sorry to inform you, someone's already taken that phrase.
It's fine. It's fine to quote things. Don't you think? Don't you like to repeat things that other people have said for emphasis? But let's think about that moon and the way that it gingerly travels its elliptical path around its favorite big body in space. It's a love dance.
How's Plant feeling about? How's Plant and Nat and Scoop feeling about this situation?
Okay.
Is Scoop cleaning his beans over this or not?
Yep.
I don't remember what ass plant sounds like.
I believe he was Norwegian.
I modeled him after
Ja.
the assholes from Spaceballs.
What?
When I originally
Okay,
did
well,
him.
go for that then.
No, I'm gonna go Norwegian because it's been a long time since I've seen Spaceballs, and that's not registering. Like bits and pieces of the movie are the common things that everybody we ain't found shit, like things like
Great
that.
line.
But I can't think of who you're referencing
I
specifically.
do.
So Ja,
I
He's
do.
cross-eyed.
Oh yeah,
Who
it
made
was
that
the
man a gunner? I did, sir. He's my cousin.
okay. The next round is Spaceballs, guys. Good job. We'll add some extra crew, and you could be surrounded by. Yes, we can speak plainly here. Um. Okay, so Carl is going on at length about moving around to all the cracks and crevices of the moon. Oh,
It's a wonderful experience. In fact, I think I would like to share this experience with the crew. So I am currently adjusting gravity levels on the ship so that everyone can have a nice float and circle around the big bodies in our spaces.
Mr. Sagan, zero gravity training is already part of Federation boot camp. I assure you, they have already had the experience.
Well, I'm adding in a little laughing gas right now to sort of lighten the mood as I lighten the bodies.
Okay.
Captain, don't you just love your ship so much?
oh my goodness, this ship is about to turn into a party.
there were a selection of 4 or 5 other gases that could have been selected. This was the least noxious of them.
I suppose on that, Sivic's gonna try and find something in here, put on his face.
Yeah, there should be respirators in a locker nearby. The locker has a key code, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
I open the
I'm just giving an opportunity for some PvP shit if we really need to. But no, Civic opens it up, pops it open, grabs out a respirator. I don't know if you're passing them out to everyone before you put your own on.
Yes, I'm putting mine on first because you put yours on before helping any children around you. And I'm once I have mine on, I'm gonna toss one over to Asplant. And I don't think we have one that fits Scoob.
oh no. Row indeed.
Speaking of,
Oh, do we have the new?
Row.
someone's wanting to chew on quite literally everything, so he's gonna sit in my lap for a minute.
So Carl has been attempting to sabotage several things. Mr. Civic, you see on the board you've got various environmental systems. Nothing's out of parameter, but you know the crew's going to have a rough time in 0G. They all like really skip 0G day for training, like Tindy did. That seemed to be the least favorite thing. And the laughing gas is going to begin taking an effect on the crew who were not clued in to the fact that this has occurred to them. This is just an odorless, colorless, just happy little gas that we're going to do. And let me see, who do we switch to next? Do we want to go to the captain or do we want to go to Desmond? Captain first? Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna bring. Let's see. We have Chief Rex. I don't have any other crew on the bridge apparently at this moment, which is a little dangerous in my opinion. I don't have any extra crew.
Always use holograms.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking of things for the cast. We don't have cast spots, which makes me a little concerned. Okay, we got.
I mean, the captain could run the entire ship from his command chair, so.
It's got buttons. What buttons do they let you run the ship, an entire ship from the command chair, sir?
I don't know. I can't reach them right now. I'm floating above my chair. And my eyes are getting real blurry because.
Sorry.
Yes. Would you, Nathaniel? Would you want to take the Whispering Mr. Wesks for this scene?
Sure.
And crewman 33, Nat, and crewman 44.
Who's a negative?
Who is he's a negative person. But there's one back at ops, and the negative person is at helm. So as far as I can tell, the ship has all of its systems active, but now laughing gas is being pumped in. Some of you may or may not have the same reaction to laughing gas that a normal human does. So you may have to decide what that situation is. Captain, why don't you give have a captain's log that you're trying to get out here?
Hey, you guys see this over here? It's the view screen. It's so big. You know, it's not a window. It's not a window. It's a computer screen.
I fail to see the humor in this.
Why am I floating? I'm getting kind of sleepy. This isn't good. Oh man.
Captain, why is your head so big?
I can't.
Now you're just spinning in the air asleep.
Just asleep, yeah.
I feel like
Okay,
I'm
that
floating.
takes care of that.
I want to thank all the DMs across all the games that I play that allow my characters time to sleep.
I feel like there's like some subconscious thing we need to talk about it afterwards.
The ability to put player characters in a coma, and they like it that way. No, he likes it. He collects a paid. Do I still get paid? Yeah. Okay, then let me sleep. You insisted on getting paid for that. There's a bedpan. So let me see. Yeah, Nat, you're just basically getting a very, very deep voiced about this.
Yeah. I'm floating, man. I'm just floating.
Oh God, I gave you guys nothing to do with this situation, didn't I?
I'm basically holding on to like the science station as I'm doing like the whole. Trying to vent, trying to do something, but making it hard because if I let go, I'm gonna go flying off.
Yes.
But as the only Vulcan on the bridge at the moment, I
Wait.
fail to see the humor in all this. But
Wait. Oh, Wes.
this is not working well.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, Wes is basically just a whispering human. But guess what? He's actually studying Vulcan stuff, so he's trying to act like a Vulcan for this week so that he can earn his cultural appropriation badge in Starfleet. So he can see things from the other point of view. So he'll be very logical, and he might start trying to pal around with Civic.
Yeah.
So yes.
But yeah, he's like trying to. I fail to see the logic in all this.
All right. I need you to roll 2d20 against. I think West's a pretty competent officer. He has a 13, and
Can I assist
you're asleep.
Conscious.
by like bumping into a control panel or something?
You actually, as a
Right.
commanding officer, you get to do a direct action.
Not while I'm passed out from the
you
laughing
can.
gas.
You're that
Okay,
good.
yeah.
Your hand just gently, vaguely gestures somewhere. Yeah, like it gestures to him. Um, Wes, you see the captain's arms vaguely twitching.
Oh, two. That was a really good assist.
I don't know if that's how this works, but I think we'll go with that one now. I think it lets him
Also got a
re-roll
crit.
things, but
No.
huh?
Oh, let's him reroll. I thought it was okay.
I'm not
good.
sure.
That's good. That's fine.
Huh?
I was taking primary. You were assisting, so
Yeah.
hopefully you just rolled one dice and got a crit.
I did. I rolled a 2. I don't know if I have any focus in sleep
it's
commanding.
It's bridge stuff. Yes. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Wesks. You're gonna have a 13, and your crit range is 3. Just 2 successes. Okay. You do manage to re-engage the blowers, and also turn on the emergency bridge oxygen supply, which is something we just have. That's what I presume you were attempting to do, correct?
Now, yeah, purge the gas was primary, but worst case scenario, I know there's a first aid kit, medical kit behind the captain's seat, but I'm like, get the gas out first. That would be the logical choice.
Okay.
The captain's flipping out.
He's
Oh wait, he's just passed out.
Yeah, he's just flipping end over end at this point. His feet are knocking into things.
Don't go anywhere, Captain. Give me seconds. And I make a video recording selfie where I'm like,
Nothing but the best.
Oh, yeah,
on the
I like
USS
that.
Norway.
If I may, one of the other ones would
the captain
be.
wrote.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, no. What I was thinking of was you could do this, and just spin him, like do that with your hands instead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start with this, with the captain floating over my shoulder here,
Yeah.
and then I'll switch to this like.
Yeah, and just like spin him, so he bangs into things. All right. Yes. So that is you're starting to clear it out.
Like,
So,
glowing like. I take about 3 or 4 of these and put it to my personal file for when this is over. So I can laugh about it later, maybe spread it around the ship, but I get back to focus, Vulcan.
Vulcan.
You're moving so fast.
I take off I push off from the console and head straight towards the captain's chair for the medical kit.
Okay. What I'm going to do is, Crewman 44, is there anything you want to attempt or do? You're feeling really light.
No.
No?
I'm usually pretty upset guy, but I'm just a skosh below. All right. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this chair. This is a good chair. And I keep trying to raise out of it, but it's almost like I'm bouncing off my butt. It's fun. Okay.
Everybody on the Norway gets high differently. I'm learning.
Yeah, I think Captain's passed high.
Hey, Captain, check it out. The seat goes all the way
What would be really funny in my head canon is the chairs don't go all the way back, and he just broke the chair.
Dude, you're falling into the floor.
I do believe the Galaxy class is the only one with those Barco loungers, with the lazy boy configuration for ops. Oh dear God. What I need is you have like an 11, and what we're doing is finding out how badly you've hurt yourself.
Oh, me?
Yeah. So you have an 11. This is like a security and fitness check.
Okay, well, I rolled a 1 and a 15.
Okay. Well, you don't hurt yourself that badly. So you do fall back where you could have possibly like snapped your legs off because they were still under the console. They just come loose because you're kind of mellow now.
Oh,
Jelly bones.
man, that might boost tomorrow. Normally, that piss me off. But, that's alright. I'm gonna go see if, that platinum-haired Beta Zed's in Medbay. They say she's down there. I've never seen her.
Yeah, I don't have the shit button, but yeah, that's a thing. So we've got, yeah, if you want to, do you want to start making your way to Medbay then?
Making my way.
Yeah, making your way.
How long after passing out from the laughing gas would the captain come to?
Well, someone's trying to make their way to you with a hypo. And it's going to be like this weird harpoon maneuver. Is how I'm envisioning.
I'm basically just Peter Panning it.
Yeah, someone's going to Peter Pan. You're going to Superman it with your fist out with the hypo in it, or?
No, because I mean, the human side of me is having a really interesting idea, but the Vulcan side of me that I'm portraying right now is that I shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm torn. I'm like Spock. I'm torn between my human and my Vulcan. I'm like,
It's a good thing you read that book that he wrote.
Yeah.
He wrote that book about like, it's all good. I think that was the name of it. Crewman number 33.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna hypo the captain right in the ass.
Okay. The hypo spray is just gonna unload. Crewman 33, you're witnessing someone attempt to Peter Pan their way toward the captain. Any thoughts?
That's so cool. How are you moving like that?
Oh,
What's
God.
that in your hand?
It's a probe.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not going to do that to me, are you? Oh my God.
Oh no.
Security.
It has to be the captain.
Security.
Captain first.
You're not gonna do that to me, are
Yes.
I would very much like it if Crewman 33 looked like a gray at this point. I think we need to establish that Crewman 33 does look like a gray alien. And
So he's an Asgard.
Yeah.
I wonder if I feel like this for long enough, if I'll phase shift back to my normal color.
Just imagine Crewman 44 looking at himself, seeing like Him exposed as a negative, going.
He's so pissed.
I gotta.
Yeah.
I figured I could just like it's a fun story. I just take myself down to the local Walgreens on the next Starbase, and they still got the 1 hour photo. We haven't used that technology for like 3 centuries, but they still have it. God bless them.
Can I
Yes.
hypo
Oh yeah,
33
yeah.
next?
You can absolutely hypo this man and
Oh,
get
I'm
this
swimming
thing
away.
moving here.
I'm swimming away.
No, the air
You're
is
44.
being cleared
Okay.
cleared out. The captain.
Basically,
Sorry.
hypo.
Go ahead.
Sorry, no, I was like I was saying, the hypo is basically going to clear your head. At least that's what the doctor keeps telling me.
That's what it claims. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you've dialed up 400 milligrams of quadracentyl trisilicate gel. I will not remember that, so you all are on the hook. And
Blue
that
car
goes
south.
injecting into the captain's it's intermuscular, so it goes into his left buttock as he passes. You just tag him. And as with all things in Star Trek, it immediately has an effect. And this is a very head-clearing moment. There's moments of clarity, and you feel like you may have still had another Q encounter.
What happened to the gravity? The last thing I remembered, Wesks, we were having a very calm conversation, and what am I?
Yeah,
How did I get up?
Captain. Yeah, the artificial gravity is not working right now, so I would probably suggest remember your zero grab training. Push off and use momentum. But I would strongly recommend getting back to your chair, sir. I gotta go get uh, crewman 33 and crewman 44 before they pass out. If you'll excuse me, please, sir. Can you do a nice barrel roll flip, push off with my foot, my feet, and Peter Pan it straight to 33 as he's heading towards the door?
Oh, okay.
The captain's just looking at this happening, going, "This is
Typical.
punishment from Q, isn't it? This is my lot now."
So,
Yeah, I would like.
what?
Yeah, I would like to get to 44 and 33 next, and then
Okay.
do after that.
Well, 44 is headed for the turbo lift, so that's on your way. You're basically bouncing off the ceiling, and they're floating this way. So I figure you're just gonna tag him as you go. Crewman 44, you're headed for medbay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what? Hey,
And you feel
got there Whisker do. Oh, everything sucks again. Why does my ass hurt? You know what? Don't answer that question. I'm sure it's just the cancer that I've been waiting for so long. God damn it. I knew this would happen to me. They always said face shifting was a tricky bitch.
it's nice that his cadence hasn't changed, just his attitude.
Right?
That's so depressing.
Cheer him
That's
up.
so depressing.
Yeah, he is really depressing, but you know what? He's like top 4 con officer in like all of the B tier of Starfleet.
Yeah, pretty damn good, and yet I end up on the SS nor not going any way. Sorry, did I say that out loud? What was I doing?
33, it's your turn.
All right, so I need a clarification real quick. You said that I look like a gray alien, or the guy that's probing everybody looks like a gray alien?
You look like a gray alien, because the first thing that entered your mind was probing.
Right. All
It's a
right.
cultural thing.
So here's what I see happening here. I'm going to pull out my phaser as if I'm going to defend myself against him, but then I'm going to see my hand that looks like a gray alien. I'm going to freak out, and I'm going to shoot myself for stun.
Jesus Christ. Sure. Where's my sombrero? I'll allow it. All right. So, Nathaniel, what you can do is, what I'm going to do is, what I'd like to have happen, since I'm going to say, normally we don't do player versus player. Is it okay if we have you two, attempt to tag him before he phasers himself?
Sure,
Is
why
that
not?
is that
Yeah, for
okay with
whatever.
both of you? Okay, I just want to make sure we don't have a player conflict.
Let's ask the viewers if they like that.
Just
They're not
let him
watching.
shoot himself. I mean, he gets it.
Well, if he shoots himself, then he'll be easier to tag. But captain's call.
All I'm saying is chat's doing a better, almost as good of a job as we are. Chat's on fire. Chat's not responding about what they really want. They seem to really just be enjoying feeding Pando, and actually that's us feeding Pando in our downtime. So to make that happen, what I need is we're just going to go dice against dice. So it's sheer number of successes. Everybody has a critical range of 2 and a critical fail range of 18 to 20. And you both have an 11 in the tasks you're trying to perform. I have no idea what the captain's doing, but make noise.
I was just giving some
Give him a
audio.
Foley.
I got a 6
I like
and
the
a
smug
1.
looks. All right, actually 3 successes. For Crewman 33. How are you doing? No, nothing? Okay. No critical failures, right? Which would have been par for the course. Yeah. So, at this point, you approach him with the what's it called? With the hypo spray. Yeah, actually, Nathaniel, do you want to describe how you do a swing and a miss on him?
I see him with his phaser turning it around at him, and I'm like, ooh, like trying to go either trying to do the Superman or the Peter Pan thing, like one smack the phaser away from him and two just hypo him, but I totally screw that up. I'm like, whoop, and fly like right over him.
Okay. Yeah, and you do a little rolly thing. Okay.
Yeah, I do the nice little barrel roll. Like
Yep.
I basically convert myself. I'm like,
crap. If it had been a critical, you would have obviously smacked into the bulkhead. So once you get to the bulkhead, you can obviously stabilize yourself. And are you ready for what may come, Crewman 33?
Yes.
Last words?
No, I won't be one of those things.
so that starts.
I don't know, but I think the ship's counselors got their hands full.
Yeah.
At this point. So yes, out you go. That takes care of the bridge crew. Captain, you're able to at least use voice commands on the ship. And I dearly love what's happening. We should all really take a lesson here. This is like
Captain to engineering.
Engineering here. Devik speaking.
Yeah, so I seem to be floating around and I have a bridge full of high crewmen.
Oh. Well, it seems Mr. Sagan was more serious about the laughing gas than I had given him credit for. Yes, I am aware. I'm working on it. It's what I do, Captain, as always.
It's what I do.
like it's almost like I never leave this room. Engineering out.
Wait! Life support. Get life support on its own system. Get it away from Carl.
I've already isolated.
Sykes out.
I've already isolated the bridge, sir. Should be fine for at least an hour.
Yeah, that's great for us, but unfortunately or fortunately, we have a crew full of wonderful Starfleet material.
Very true, sir. We are all
Yes,
we're all very professional in our duties.
I do what
That's
I
exactly
frickin'
what-
have to. Just until the
Crewman
time
44.
until Mr. Reaper shows up at my door and releases me from my prison.
At least you won't be.
Crewman 44, have you gone to your mandated therapy session this week?
No, but it's only because the last 3 therapists quit.
He's Eeyore. I love this.
Actually, I do like the idea. It's too late. We don't get to say. We don't get to say. Yes. But we don't get to say who is Eeyore and who is not. What I'm going to do next is, Captain, you're attempting to order regaining the ship's control. Carl, did you want to put in an appearance on the bridge and have any talks with Captain? No.
Captain Roland. Hello, it's Carl Sagan.
Carl, what are you doing
Did
to my
they tell
ship?
you I said hello?
No, I was too busy laughing hysterically and then passing out from laughing
Well,
gas
that's okay.
and floating.
I said hello.
Well, hello to you, but I have a very serious question for you. What are you doing to my ship?
I have some important things to do, and your ship has become, well, let's just say, an extension of who I am and what I need to do, and it's very cosmically important.
I'm gonna look at Lieutenant Wesks and go, can we pause the comms? Can we stop him from hearing us?
You just said that in his presence out loud, right?
Well, I'm just gonna go over
Yeah,
and sing a
100%.
song, if that's all right with you.
I look at the captain and think, and use my Vulcan.
All right, I'm gonna take a there's gotta be some sort of like data pad or something lying
Floating.
around.
Oh, of course. It's floating around, yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna start typing out on it. What is it that I wanted to do?
Things to do today.
Things to do today. Take back ship from Rogue AI. Figure out what stuff he needs to do. Hey, Carl.
They say it's only a paper moon, sitting over our sea, and it wouldn't be make believe if you be hello.
What are you doing?
Sing a song.
Are you? This isn't good. I want to look at Wesks and be like, shut down subspace communications. Shut them down immediately.
I open the panel. I open whatever the closest communication panel and start ripping stuff out.
Okay. Wes, you've got a 12 and ripping shit out. You have, as of any player, you have access to all the momentum and threat rules. Since we're not going PvP anymore, you decide what you need to do. Because we can't hear his dice, I need someone to ASMR some dice for Nathaniel, please. This is what the audience wants. Are we just two dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he has a 13 and ripping stuff out. All right, 2. You are able to temporarily override the subspace relay, and one of the other things you notice is it was attempting to open a channel to Carl. Where were you trying to open a channel to?
That would be Durna,
Bajor.
the second moon of Bajor.
Bad one.
It's a bad one.
I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. Don't come out
Yeah,
tonight.
Captain. Sorry, Captain. I can't do anything about the actually pretty good phone's computer voice, but I have managed to temporarily disable the subspace relay, so the message that you're trying to get out will not succeed. However, the chief engineer is not going to be happy.
No, I will deal with the chief engineer. Oh, engineering, this is the captain again. I know you're busy down there and all, but it would seem that Carl Sagan is attempting to send some sort of broadcast into the heart of Cardassian-controlled space.
Yes, Captain.
Who
I'm
would-
currently trying to remove him from our system, so thank you for the helpful information.
Well, we have been able to slow him down momentarily. We have sabotaged. That's the word I'm choosing to use. Sabotaged the subspace relays. So there's that.
Captain, pray tell, what do you mean by sabotage?
I mean that the stuff that controls the subspace relays was inside a panel, and now it is not. Hey, don't worry. One thing at a time. Let's pretend like this isn't broken, and we'll get to it.
That should be our ship's tagline, sir. The USS Norway. Pretend it isn't broken. Main engineering out.
Man, I wonder if Picard has to deal with this nonsense from LaForge.
No, he just has to deal with him being touch-starved for millennia.
Mr.
Actually,
Ball.
Captain,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You remember? Sorry,
Oh, go ahead, Wes.
Captain. If I remember the updated history from Starfleet, Lieutenant Commander LaForge was a very good engineer, and he also had the assistance of the artificial android Data. He performed amazing feats of engineering.
So what you're saying is we need an android.
I am not saying that at all, sir. I am just saying the captain put a lot of faith into his engineer. Maybe that's logically, maybe that would work here in this situation as well.
Yes, but I do like that android idea. So, computer, could you set a reminder to remind me to put in a requisition order for an android? I don't care which one.
Carl?
Blue moon, I saw you standing alone. Without a dream
Captain,
in my
worry
heart.
about the speaker systems.
Yeah, can we sabotage those next?
I feel
This is
like
the first time I think
James
we've
T. Kirk is going to
Great
show up.
idea, Captain. It's not like we don't all wear a speaker on our chests.
One more time, blue moon.
Blue Moon. It's a stupid fucking song.
I think I love Crewman 44. I feel like I identify with him so much.
Crewman 44 is your spirit
What does
animal.
everybody in the audience think?
Hey,
We're from a member of the crew.
hey, Carl, you got anything stronger there, bud? Reality sucks.
Hold on, let me see if I can actually pump something out for you. There. All right, so that comes over the speakers. I'm sure that got hacked apart by our audio. So yeah, that's the disco sound. The turbo lift door opens. Actually, Bahal, you're on your way up in the turbo lift. And Carl, I don't think you want him going where he's going.
Yes, stay away.
Guess you can talk to each other if you want. It's a thing that people do in a game.
What are you doing,
can just
Carl?
talk to each other.
Hello? Who's that?
Hello?
This is the commander.
He's all. Wait, you pretended to be Carl, and now Carl is confused.
I was just distracted. I've been trying to reach out to this moon that's so important.
I'm just trying to get to the bridge.
Well, you can't go.
Oh, how come?
Sorry, it's off limits. The bridge is closed.
I see. I'll try the communicator to reach the captain. Captain?
I can't find the button.
It's okay.
Give me a minute.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay.
You're on all speakers. You couldn't quite get through the bridge, so you just opened up to everything.
Okay, well, I'm all speakers. Okay.
All speakers.
Commander Ball to any available crew member. Get me the hell out of this turbo lift.
Somewhere, Lieutenant Desmond is going, oh, thank God.
Yeah. I'm floating down the corridor, like, thank the gods, he's alive.
Commander, is that you?
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
I'm assuming it's not a two-way communication. It's only one way out.
Oh, it can be. Let's just yell. Anybody, actually, literally anyone on the ship, it's a party line.
It's literally every single person on the ship
just
talking
open up
back
all
to
the
Everybody's
everyone.
answering me because they don't want to get put on double duty.
Commander Ball, I will deal with your turbo tube in just a while. But for right now, I think we have a rogue AI on board. So
Oh, no, I'm aware.
Commander
Get comfortable.
Forces? Are you okay?
No. Just send one maintenance crew. Wake up shift 3.
Oh, I can't do that, but, call me when you get to the bridge, okay? See ya.
Well, a bunch of us aren't okay, but no one asks.
Crewman 44, is that you again? I thought we restricted your
Give it
comm
away,
duties.
Sir. You called me, I didn't call you. No one ever calls Crewman 44.
Yeah, we restricted your comm duties.
And just like that, you hear Lieutenant Commander Lieutenant Desmond to Crewman 44. How are you doing today?
The audacity of you to ask.
I just thought to be friendly. I mean, all this stuff is going around. You're up.
Life is nothing but existential pain. I said I wanted to rocket off the planet. This is hardly what I had in mind. But when you start something, I guess you finish it, and this will just never end.
Give it a little more time, my friend, and you'll get to rocket out of the moon.
Uh, I continue to hope for the day.
Also, can anybody tell me when we got elevator
Found
music
out.
in the turbo lifts?
Oh, Commander, that's everywhere. Is it Blue Moon?
Yes, I find it very offensive.
It's everywhere. It's
River, wider I'm crossing. Commander Chatorthus, are there any songs that I might learn from Andoria about their moons?
Oh yeah, we have one called Purple Moon.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Commander, it's good to hear your voice. Is that purple moon any relations to the purple rain from Earth?
Uh, it's a rendition. Yeah, yeah.
Again, glad to hear that you're okay. I'm afraid we'll have some problems down in the shuttle bay, but hang tight. We'll come get you.
Thank you.
And then, whether you want it or not, he's gonna or she's gonna stab you in the ass with a hypo. Most depressing thing.
that
You know
wasn't
what?
Desmond. That was Wesks.
No.
No. I think that a lot of people have stabbed Crewman 44 in the ass with a hypo in his day.
Back on the bridge,
He's a
Lieutenant's like,
stabbable ass.
Captain, I might have set his hypo spray to a wrong setting, so you might be start to get loopy again.
Oh.
That's quite all right. We didn't get you on this ship for your medical expertise.
Thank you, sir.
It was neither a compliment nor an accolade, but yes, or criticism. It was neither.
Okay, so
Oh.
next. He's teething. You got to give him something to chew on. Else he'll keep chewing on your cord. Oh hell no! I've got my other problems to deal with.
Okay.
I should probably send Lieutenant Hershey to help me out.
Yeah. Hershey's a lovable guy. Why not?
Jenkins pipes in finally to the call. Commander, about that. He's not with us anymore, and neither is
Did
his
he get transferred?
philodendron. But yeah, he got transferred to heaven.
Griff,
It was just being carried along.
Play me off, Johnny.
You really don't. Yeah, actually, this is exactly how Critical Role does it. I know this is exactly what Critical Role.
Gotta love it. Just love it.
Yes, we are playing like nobody's watching because they aren't, and that's okay. So anybody who's still there, what?
Maybe we should come down to the
Oh,
cargo bay while the.
I think that it would be fun to go down to the bay where somebody who's actually on a mission who has either their gravity boots or magnetic boots. I vote gravity boots because that's more versatile in my brain. I think your suit is equipped with the ability to stay upright in a variety of situations.
Yes, as soon as
One of the
Mr. Sagan
prepped for.
turned off the artificial gravity, I basically did the same thing as I basically used my zero-G combat training to push myself like one pan to one side to the other to the other. Then when his wonderful renditions of Blue Moon and all the rest of that kind, I'm like, okay, I'm done. On, on. And once I get outside the landing deck, I activate my boots. Wait, click. I set
Okay.
my charge my phaser.
Okay.
Borg setting. Borg setting.
What exactly does Borg setting do?
Rotating modulation. It's something that Commander Shelby suggested would be good against Borg shielding.
Oh, it's the yours has like the better version of it that doesn't wear off after a couple shots. This is the kind of the
yeah,
upgraded one. It gives you like
yeah.
It
5 or
just
6
sets
shots.
the resistance to futile. That's all it does.
No,
Ouch.
I set my phaser to frag.
Brag. Oh, there are Starfleet personnel in there, so yes, this may very well happen. Um, yeah, there's some chili willies,
So,
possibly. We don't know what's in there. You were about to pop open that door. Can you, if you want to describe that?
so I'm standing with my phaser rifle right up at the ready, fully charged, ready to go. Uh, I
Yes.
I I moved off to the side so just in case any surprises at the door. And I used the emergency release instead of popping the door open.
Okay. So the release lever is a bit jammed. What I'd like to have is a security and fitness check from you. You just need a single success on that. It's just jammed. It's a nuisance. Yes. I think that's something you can manage quite well.
Give it a roll at the dice.
Yes, sirs.
Um, can I use
I'm
one?
ready to give
Okay,
you.
that doesn't work. If I'm
What?
trying to get through the door, I have a value that kicks in. That can kick in.
Oh, you have first in through the door, and you could say, "By God, I'm going in first, no matter what."
Yeah. But I would. Yeah, I mean, it would help my fitness, but I think that how it works. But anyways, um, two successes.
Two successes. Oh, okay. I was thinking like you were worrying about any success versus none. Yeah. So you do pull the lever, and the door begins to just crack apart because it's a manual lever. It activates hydraulics, as opposed to the nice electrical motors that normally electromagnetic motors that open the door. This is just good old fashioned brute force,
Yeah, and
wrenching these things open.
with my augment, I'm like,
But
my
you
augment.
freeze and frame is what happens with your augment.
Yeah, my strength. I like almost pull out. I like rip the thing. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you now hurt because they don't adapt to that.
So
You pull open the door, and what I'm going to do is open up the shuttle bay if I can find it. And I didn't get us where we needed to be, guys. I'm very sorry about that. Let me put this into place. And you bring the door open. It's all like just frosty white, flocked, like it is in this era. Whenever you had a cold special effect, everyone's been sprayed with that Christmas tree stuff.
wow.
That we all remember. The actors are staying very still. So yes, you walk into this situation. What I'm going to do is put yellow markers on everyone because they're presumed alive. until you demonstrate, until we figure out otherwise.
Okay.
I've got a million of these things.
No worries. So from my vantage point, can I see the Romulans? Or sorry, the Romulan and the Gorn?
You do see, let me see, I'm going to say, did you want to enter on the upper deck or on the main deck?
Upper deck. Gives me a bit
Upper
more.
deck. Okay, upper decker. We will, that's something you do on Angel 1, right? They always do upper deckers there.
I take the high ground.
Take the high ground. All right, I'm going to pop you over. Do you want to be on the side with the pods or facing the pods?
Facing the pods.
Okay, pods across the bay. I'm just giving you all the tactical advantage here,
Yeah,
that you can have.
yeah, I'd like to see
And also yeah.
targets.
Okay. What you do see is a very interesting situation. You see a blanket, a big magnetic metallic space blanket in the middle of the floor with two forms under it. And
Okay.
yeah, with two forms, they're shivering. It's a quivering.
Okay. Mentally, I make note like, okay, I need to work fast. Romulans. Four.
Okay, you see one you see one Romulan standing there with their hand outstretched, like Zephram Cochrane, and then you see two Gorn that are looking very menacing in their freezer prop stance.
Okay. First pop to the Gorn.
What?
Taking shots at the Gorn first.
You're just gonna blow them up?
Yes.
I'm just double checking. I mean, you're just gonna, when you shoot them, you'll find out what happens to them very quickly. Yeah.
Like I said, it's already set to Borg. It's already fully charged. Set to Borg settings. So even if they are frozen, fuckers
It's
are gonna
at
pop.
board. Yep. What you've got is so I'm assuming you're shooting at like the big purple one, or which of the two Gorn do you want to take out?
Let's take out Barney the dinosaur first. No offense, but I
Okay,
never
for
liked
our
him
purposes,
anyways, even as a kid.
that is Carney the dinosaur for trademark purposes.
Harvey dies first.
Okay. Whoops. Sorry. We'll shoot again because we were having a moment. Yep. The thing just kind of goes all into pieces. It begins melting the core in a microsecond. The heat just bursts the entire thing. So you do have chunks of frozen, dino mixed with technology, and a few chunks smash into, not smash. They bounce off the walls. A few of them collapse. Part of the upper torso collapses onto the metal blanket, and you hear someone yell.
Okay,
And I'm hoping that someone's
right to the
reading
Gorn.
chat.
Right to the Gorn next.
Okay, regular Gorn, BRN3.
Yep.
Dino board 3. All right. Yeah, it's not even obviously these are just target practice. So it explodes into another chunk, and another chunk of frozen creature hits this blanket. And I'm really hoping that the two people that are playing these characters figure out what they're supposed to be doing.
I don't even know what the hell I'm doing down here. I thought it was on the bridge. I guess I'm placed wherever is most inconvenient for good old 44.
44. How did you get down here
Crewman
so
4
fast?
and 44 are the same person.
Oh yeah, you're
I love
I
it.
forgot. Yeah.
I believe these were the twins that fought over the tricorder.
Yeah. 44 and
And
44 in
top.
yeah. What can I see of the Romulan? I mean, does the Romulan have any cybernetics?
No nothing visible. No, but they are frozen quite solidly.
Okay. I'm going to holster my weapon and head down to the like, like basically do the whole turn off my boots and just float down, uh, re-engage, crossover, and grab the blanket person and pull them back to pull them away. And
Oh, the
basically do a
blanket
fire and
people? Well,
scare.
they're huddled under a blanket. Yeah, crewman 4 and crewman 3 are huddled under a blanket together for warmth.
Yeah, I just do the bear hug and
I'm
just fire
hoping.
the
I'm
ball in there.
hoping that. Okay, I'm hoping that Nat and Good Devil have
Oh.
something to say about this, but I think they don't remember something from 2 weeks ago.
I don't remember the voice that we picked.
No.
But is it cold in
It
here?
sounded like this. It sounded like this. No? Oh God. Well, you can make some decisions again. All I'm going to say is that there was a certain movie that I put up in chat that was the accents that I thought they were, but I guess not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you have 2 surviving crewmen. It's a Federation a First Contact Day miracle that they're still alive.
Stop taking on the blanket.
Oh, good.
That's the voice. Those are the voices.
Look, it's a little strange for me. I haven't had touch in. Well, anyways.
No, you're touching me.
I need the barrier between you and I because I am uncomfortable.
Hey, somebody come over here and give gold crewman number 6 a little reach around. I'm cold, yeah. I can't do the finger thing because I'm too cold.
I hate to say this, but no. I think that might have been what he would have said if he were.
Oh, is he dead?
He's dead. If you weren't under the blanket,
okay.
You're dead. Well, you're not dead until they've thawed you out and like a bag of frozen peas. But yeah, it froze the entire bay solid, except 2 people that huddled under a space blanket, which is.
Oh, so not cool. I'm dead.
I believe there's now a second ghost. What I want to do is at this point, we're racking up some crew casualties. What I want to do is leave that here for this week. You guys have all done an amazing job of creating frozen salsa. And Lieutenant Desmond's frozen salsa. You're welcome. It's now broken up into chunks. What I'm going to do is turn this back over to the Lords and Ladies of Fate, who have probably been vigorously looking for someone to unleash our followers on.
Oh no, I don't think anyone's been looking for a raid.
No.
No.
But we will.
But we did have. I will say that unfortunately we wasted a V'ger joke at this V'ger clue this week. We'll put up another V'ger clue next week when we get to that plot point.
Hey, and this isn't for the chat. This is for the rest of the players here. Hey, as soon as we're done going live, I'm dropping out of the call because I've got another call to get into to do some stuff. So, it's been great playing with y'all.
Thanks.
All right. It's been adequate. You're a person that I've met.
It's been adequate.
You're people that I haven't met. Let's just leave it at that. Let me see.
All right.
Who said,
So
who
we
said
got some
can't
things
speak
going
Star
on.
Trek into a red dwarf? Yeah, what are we doing?
We're doing stuff all week long. Tomorrow, we're actually going to start off our first Conan
Yes.
campaign. And I believe we're doing that 6 p.m. I gotta double check the times, but I think it's 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then Wednesday we have another Ruby. From right.
8:30 to 10.
Okay,
Yep.
just making sure. Like everybody, it's getting weird
Yeah,
looks.
might be a little bit of a thin crew, but it's the season finale, and we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
Like
Then
thinner than it was.
Thursday, I gotta double check what we're doing. I mean, the schedule would say Star Wars, but I know everybody's on vacation, so we gotta see who's prepared and ready. So we'll leave that one up to the will of the world. And then
Vacation.
yeah, it's one of those things where you do work just in other places.
Run out of time.
Day off.
And then we'll be back Saturday and Sunday for some stuff.
Bye.
So pay attention to Discord and join us in the raid. And bye, everybody.
Ron.